Okay, class, settle down. Take out your pencils and your lifelong financial anxiety. Today's topic, the economy, a mysterious force adults blame for everything. Why gas is expensive? The economy. Why rent is high? The economy. Why your boss gave you a 3% raise during 8% inflation? The economy. But what is the economy really? It's not a place, it's not a guy, and it's definitely not your horoscope. It's just a system where people trade stuff to get the things they want or need. That's it. It's just people trading stuff. Imagine this. You have cookies. Your friend has juice. You both want what the other has, so you trade. Boom. You just participated in an economy. Now add about 8 billion people, a bunch of made-up rules, a central bank that sounds like a boss level in a video game, and a few billionaires hoarding all the cookies. That's the real thing. But what about money? Money is just the middleman. It's like a permission slip that says, hey, I gave value to someone else earlier, now I want something in return. It's easier than walking around with cows or cookies in your backpack. Money keeps track of who owes who what. The weird part? It only works because everyone agrees to pretend it matters. If tomorrow we all decide money is worthless and Pokemon cards are currency again, congratulations, you've just witnessed a financial revolution. So why is it always on fire? The economy is like a huge group project where no one reads the instructions and someone keeps hitting print on the money machine. Sometimes people buy a lot of stuff. Boom. Sometimes people freak out and stop buying stuff. Bust. When people freak out too much, companies fire people, banks get nervous, and the news starts using phrases like economic headwinds to avoid saying, we're all screwed. That part? That's called a recession. It's when the economy basically calls in sick for a few months or years. Supply and demand, aka the only econ concept anyone remembers. If 5 people want one pizza, the price goes up. If one person wants 5 pizzas, the price goes down. Unless that one person is a billionaire. Then they buy all the pizzas, set the price at $200, and open a pizza hedge fund. That's supply and demand. It's how prices are usually supposed to work. Problem is, life gets in the way. Shortages, shipping delays, pandemics, and people panic buying toilet paper like it's currency. Enter the government, dramatic music. The government steps in to help, which sometimes means printing money, handing out checks, changing interest rates, or yelling at the economy through speeches. Interest rates are just the cost of borrowing money. When the economy's too hot, they raise rates to cool it down. When it's too cold, they lower rates to encourage spending. Think of it like a thermostat. Except the house is on fire and one room is freezing and nobody agrees on what temperature it should be. Inflation, when your money shrinks while you sleep. Inflation is what happens when prices go up, but your paycheck doesn't. It's like life secretly added a subscription fee you didn't agree to. You used to buy groceries for $50. Now it's $80 and half the bag is air. That's inflation. Causes? Too much money, not enough stuff? Rising costs? Or corporate greed with extra cheese? Governments say they try to keep inflation low, and sometimes they even mean it. Conclusion: you're already in the economy, sorry. So here's the deal. You don't have to love the economy. You don't have to understand every stock chart or watch a guy with a headset scream about bonds. But you do need to know this. The economy affects your job, your rent, your groceries, and whether or not your savings can buy anything in 5 years. It's not magic. It's just a really messy system that runs on trust, guesses, fear, and people pretending they know what they're doing. Which, if you think about it, is pretty much how middle school worked too.